Conspiracy.
Random thoughts. Hmm. Popeyes. Don't you know that they're not bringing the chicken sandwich back? It was a troll job, a psyops, a zombie meter test. uh, how in the world a guy is jumping through the drive-thru, getting busy with some employees from Popeyes, giving them people the business over a chicken sandwich? God damn. What in the world is going on here? I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. That drive-through window looked way too big to be, you know what I'm saying? They need to make it smaller or something, man, because he hopped in that window like it was like a hula hoop. Wow. Crazy shit, man. Popeyes ain't bringing the chicken sandwich back. You have to understand. They saved almost 30 million in advertising money just off of black people and white people too. But black people, the majority, seems to be a little too emotional over this sandwich than the others. And I don't know why. I mean, my man didn't realize that he looked like a zombie in that moment. That video is going to be on the net forever. He's going to be... Now, see, I judge, but I judge in the moment. Now, you people judge, and then years later, you still have the same judgment without even seeing the measurement of this person, if he grew or not. And that's wrong. And that's why labels exist. It's for that, because you put a label on you and it stays for life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's a wicked system. So you support a wicked system and a thought a pattern, you know, and you participating in this madness. Then you say why the world is crazy at the same time. See, we all, you know what I'm saying, it's a little too twisted out. It's twisted. You know, so you have a twisted mind, delusional mind, to where we have to get a grip on things, because ain't nobody perfect now. So don't think I'm just talking to people like I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, you have to question your level of consciousness. You do that by practicing. To get better at something, you practice. You want to learn more knowledge, you have to make yourself available one-on-one time to make it happen. And you have to want to do it, and you have to do it. That's how in anything, in any subject, that's how you get better at it, if through repetition. You know what I mean? So that's in anything. You do dirt, you want to do dirt, you do it so many times, you just a dirty, so and so. You want to, whatever you practice and whatever you do through repetition comes feel familiar. You being familiar with it, and it becomes comfortable, then it becomes you. You can reverse that, or you can just cold turkey, just throw it, you know what I'm saying, just erase it from your memory. Some people got different ways of doing their thing, and you have to do that to become a better person at times. That when you fall in a lower frequency, you can't stay down there. This is the new series, Random Conspiracy Thoughts. Welcome. Just going off the top of my head, nothing special. It could be anything. This is going to be the most, in my opinion, going to be the most interesting. I ain't gonna say most interesting video. I can't say that, but it's going to be very interesting because it's coming straight from the dome, off the top of my head. Freestyle, random thoughts that's all just been like gathered up and just been like building up, and bam, hit record button. There it is. Okay, Popeyes. I'm not gonna talk more about it. We already know the stories. They did that to test the zombie level of society, or a group, or a section, or area. It's a test, and y'all showed out. You know what I'm saying? Your zombie level is high as hell. Now, you might see me in a club by myself. You might see me on the strip by myself. You might see me with somebody. You might see me at a strip club, but I don't go to strip clubs. You might see me at my point is, you can see me anywhere in all these markets. And if you do see me there, the reason I'm there is to collect data. That's what I've been doing all my life, but I'm really on that collecting data now. That's how I know the stuff I know. I collect data everywhere I go. It's like I'm an investor. I feel like I'm an investigator in a way. Sometimes when I get into that mood. That's when I turn my antennas up all the way. That's when I wow. Stupid ass. Okay, whatever. Just saw something. But it's all good. But wow. Just saw some zombie shit. My bad. That's the Matrix for you. You know what I'm saying? They throw distractions to you so you can get off that thought wave you was on. But that's how the system. So when you're aware of your surroundings, you can see that it's rigged. Rigged to suck your energy. You might be having a good day, you smiling, you walking down the street. All of a sudden, a car just want to just swerve. You almost at the intersection, and a guy texting and not paying attention to the steering the road at that second, and swerved over a little bit on the curb and almost hit you. Your urge was to hurry up because you was late to go to work, but for some reason you were, just cruising. But if you would have been hurrying up, rushing, you probably would have been in that spot and got hit by the car. But it was still very close. So you got startled. That threw off your energy that you was on, that high energy you was on. You know that energy when you're feeling good, you feeling powerful, you feel strong, like you could do anything. Everybody have moments like that. See, the spiritual, like the energy scale floats like water. Like it goes up and down, up and down. Like every second of the day, it goes up and down. It could be up now, it could be down. 30 minutes from now, it can go back up. But you know what I'm trying to say. Some people know how to keep their energy up, 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 up every second, every minute, every hour, every week, every year. Not constantly, because that would take a hell of a person. Everybody gets down, but it's like when you have a knowledge and awareness, you know how to get right back to that spot because you have awareness. You remember, you know where you're supposed to be at. You know who you are. You just, when you down and feeling in the dumps, you're not you. You're not you aware that you're mad and you're mad at the situation, or you down or depressed about the situation, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know that you're going to get back up. So it's like, you're going to, you know what I'm saying? That's not you in that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's the lower self you know what I'm saying? So when you be on your good days and when you come up, somebody can come. So that's what I'm saying. The power of energy. Then somebody can come and just make you laugh. Just say something, just make you laugh. Like, make you laugh. Just after that second, your energy shoots right on up to the sun. And that's all it takes. That's how sensitive and fragile the energy scale is. It floats up and down momentarily, and it's like juggling. How long can you juggle? That's how sensitive it is. You know what I'm saying? So somebody can bring you up just like that, just off of a joke. It's good that we jokes. I do jokes all the time. I'm so blunt. I'm so savage with it to where I will make you laugh. I mean, you might not laugh at it, but if it's an opportunity to say a joke and I can see that you're down and you're a good person, I'll say a joke or I might say something. Then your energy is gonna come up. See, I'm out here doing this on a daily basis, like whenever it's opportunity, and I'm out here all the time. So that's how sensitive it is. So you have to. It's a juggling act to keep your energy on a higher scale, on the high end of the scale. When you laughing, smiling. Um, but in this type of world and setting, it's impossible to smile at 24/7. Somebody gonna piss you off. So there's a balance. So the thing is, I'm gonna swing off and talk about emotion, and it ties into energy because your emotion affects your energy. Your emotion is energy. Your emotion, people tend to be too emotional. They put too much emotion in things, or the wrong things, or the wrong people. So, uh, you really have to get a grip on your emotion, because I did it, so I can talk. Because I used to be not not emotional, but I'm an Aries. I can get lit real quick if I feel like you're trying to cross me. Let me put it like that. But I'm getting control. I got control over that. I've been had it, but it can still go back in a split of a second. That's how fragile it is. Remember the scale that goes up and down, up and down? So even though I have this information and I can stay up on it and have advantage towards others who don't know, I still have to put in my work to stay up on it to where the scale stays up. So it ain't easy. Even though you have the knowledge, you have to apply it. You got to have that wisdom. And wisdom is the activation of knowledge. You can have knowledge, but wisdom is what you're supposed to have. That's why you hear all about knowledge, 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 and never wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Because society don't want you to know about wisdom. They want you to know about knowledge, because a woke person knows that having knowledge don't mean shit. It's having wisdom. Because you can have knowledge and it just be sitting there. If you activating your knowledge, will put you on a higher tier, because you're activating your knowledge. You're using your knowledge. You just don't know it. You're using it too, and you putting it in your life, and you're doing it. I know you know what I'm talking about right now. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Quit fronting. Quit being scared. Hit the like button if you feel me. But you have to get a grip. We have to get a grip. We have to learn how to be more calmer and more focused under pressure. Under pressure is things that happen spur of the moment so fast to where you don't have time to think about it. So you just reacting to it, and you can't do that. Emotions only exist in the third realm. This is the third realm, the physical realm. The realm where you're stuck at. The realm where you are in prison at. But emotions can be a trap if you're getting your emotions played like a piano, because things are putting or sabotaging your surroundings to work your emotions. Some people see it as the devil doing it, and that's cool. At least you see something that you know something is sabotaging, because that's exactly what it is. If you're real. See, it's hard to be real. Now, we talked about emotions, we talked about energy. So now I'm gonna talk about love, because it is random conspiracy thoughts. I'm gonna try to keep these videos short. Man, I'm telling you. I know, I get it. Hour-long video, you be scared of it. You might not have an hour at that time. But love in this world, in this time, at this time, has been sabotaged. It's hard to be on that energy. It ain't hard to get on that energy now. The beginning is always easy, always like at your strongest. But as you go down that road with that couple relationship you have, you get tested. Out of nowhere, Cupid was send a good-looking girl to the boyfriend surroundings or areas. Might be at work. A new girl could come at work, or a girl that's already been there, or he's new, or neighbor, somebody moved in, or you go to the bar and the bartender or whatever, or the girls that's at the bar, whatever. When you in a relationship, you get more looks, more opportunities to get girls or get men because you have this glow. When you in the beginning, I'm talking about in the beginning, between the beginning and the midpoint. Who cares about the midpoint to the end? You know, you probably you be glad. You know, you ain't gonna be getting none at the end. It only works in the beginning. At the end or and to midpoint. The middle of the end, you ain't gonna be getting no attention or whatever like that. Now, when you break up, it wears off. Then your glow come back, but it's the glow and frequency that people want to suck on. See, when you're in a relationship and your aura is glowing in the beginning to a midpoint now, you're glowing, you're smiling, you know, everything is all perfect. And a energy vampire love to chump on that energy. They don't even know they're doing it. They are being controlled by entities. You know, or using people. Entities use people to drain energy so they can be there and to suck. You know what I'm saying? To get it in the way they get it. You know, whatever. But the game here is energy, but love they using that to drain our energy. They send the wrong people your way. Drain. You was a happy person before, but now you're just angry and bitter, and your energy is dropped all the way low, all the way low. You like almost a different person. Like temporarily, some people stay stuck in that mode. Depends on the person. Some people shake out of that shit and get back, bounce back. Some people get a little better, but still got need to work on some shit to get back. It's all different types of levels and people going through these trials and tribulations in the prison planet. But and you must understand it is a prison planet, so it's hard to grasp that scope. It's hard to grasp that type of ideal uh, when you think it's a good God watching over here. So it messes up your perception, your perception. So it's like it's not clear, it's blurry, it's confusing. You know, so it's hard to think that this is a prison planet and a good God. It don't line up. It's either or. Like, what is it? Oh yeah, it's a prison planet for sure. So this is deeper than rap. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't just happened. This been happened. Like, you just caught on or just don't know about it, or you know what I'm saying? Because just because you don't know about it, don't mean it ain't going on. So people was funny with their little knowledge and what they think of how what things is. Their perspective is sometimes is laughable. It's a lot of them is interesting too, but a lot of them is it's kind of hilarious to it be like people will be having like contradictory perspective. Like that will make you like crazy in a way, mildly crazy in a way, because you like two different. It ain't clear. You know what I'm saying? Like we have many perspectives on things, but we talking about the perspective of life, this place, your purpose, what purpose, this world purpose, what's the purpose of everything. It's all twisted up. So people go to all the way to the grave confused, don't know what the fuck really going on, and been participating in keeping the matrix going and keeping it striving after you left because you played your part. You participated, you know what I mean? Like a motherfucker. So you just that's zombies. Yes, that's zombie. That's zombie, and that's just like it's zombified, and it's like it's. Let me stop, man, because I ain't trying to go there, man, because it's ridiculous. But anyway, it's love is they using love as a weapon to drain energy. They've been doing it since the beginning of time. How they infiltrate people around you to come up with different situations and problems and cause havoc in your life. Even if it's they slipping words in your mate, giving them false information to view a certain thing or setting it up to where they trying to, you know, and it's they're trying to set you up with somebody so they can frame you or all types of stuff, you know, to break up a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Girls, that girl, the woman, your baby daddy, or your man, or your husband cheated with on you was that girl who came outside that night half naked, with they breast out, cheeks out. Because when they come out like that, they are directed to the targets. The specific target. It can be, and it's going to be somebody that they want off they square. You know what I mean? That's how it works. You don't think that it works like that. Look at the stats of the relationships, how nobody can't stay together. What is it? You tell me. You know, tell me in the comments. I want to know. But I just want to know, like, what is it? Like, what's the problem with these relationships? And people don't see the angles. If you are aware, you will see that it's a setup, a spiritual setup. They don't have to be a physical setup. Like, it's physical is happening in the physical form, but just because you don't know that person, you think that, okay, well, you don't know about the spiritual setups that happen. She got hit by Cupid to come, or he got hit by Cupid to come to you and talk to you, fuck your life up, to throw you off your spiritual path of greatness. You was on a spiritual path of greatness, like me. And you got thrown off your square because you fucked around with the wrong person. You ain't somebody you did not supposed to mess with, have a kid with, having kids with demons. You ain't supposed to have no kid with him or her. She a demon, he a demon. Your life is fucked up forever. Now look how long they get to harp and play with your energy. For 18 years on out. If you emotional and you love your kids, of course, they're going to toy with you. Make him, influence him. Like I say, MK Ultra. You better go look at that video I got. Living in the Ego is MK Ultra. Okay. We're in these avatars and we're playing these roles. This is a stage entertaining devils as they suck on our energy. Bam. All right. Are you okay? Yes, they'd be nice to you, and you feel free. You can walk down the street. You can, oh yeah, you can drive your new car. You think that's it, and you think that's, you know what I'm saying. You might be on a lower spiritual level. You know what I'm saying. You gonna have to get. You know what I'm saying. You are gonna have to come up because the years are going up. If you stay down there, and as the years go up, 2020 might be a big spiritual jump, but you that low down there and you don't want to graduate this year, you just going to be lost in the sauce in a couple of years. You keep doing that because it's changing rapidly right now. The earth heartbeat is beating rapidly, and your ass is staying on that low conscious level, and you getting mopped up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be finished, done in a minute. Smoking crack, all that good stuff for real, or in the crazy house for real. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't want to grow spiritually. You didn't want to change your perspective. You didn't want to fucking be great. Bottom line. Now say this stuff to motivate you. That's my style. If you don't know my style, if you think I'm harsh, I have a military type of motivation to get you going. I get you fired up and like, all right, like damn, he talking about me. I gotta see what's up with this then. You know what I'm saying? Those are smart ones. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, react on it and do it and come out of that and grow spiritually even more. But it's so deep, and I'm touching on all areas, trying to keep it short. I'm about to end it because it's 30 minutes already. But we are getting trolled This is a stage like the Truman Show. You being watched and trolled. And remember, I'm about to come out with V Part 2, Moon Rising, Alien Moon Rising. Um, you remember when the creator of the Truman Show was in the moon? That's where they was at when they was in the moon. Okay, that was the moon they was at in the movie Truman Show when the creator was talking to him and he was in the moon. The voice was coming from the sky. He was in the moon. Moon in the daytime. Okay. He was all that. So I'm gonna link that. I'm not. See, I say that to say. I'm gonna go in detail about the moon in V2. So and what origin it is, and it's very spooky. I'm gonna tell you, it's kind of spooky, my friend. Spooky. So don't be scared. It's entertainment. It's entertaining. It's just my hypothetical opinion, so you can just brush it off and play with it if you do what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But just give me props, give me love. If you feel it, show it, because you really don't know. Don't do it later. Do it now. You know what I'm saying? I got so many ideas for merch. It's crazy. I got so many good sayings. It's crazy, but I'm not thinking about that. But man, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna keep it at that. And talked about Popeyes. That I ain't gonna list everything I talked about, but I touched on a lot of areas. It's random conspiracy thoughts, but I'm still I'm still sitting on V2, so I'm gonna get that going. You know, don't be scared to hit the sub and the like button, cause it's just something. I mean, if you feel it a little bit, just hit the like button. Don't be scared. You gotta be you. You can't be scared to be you. You gotta. You know what I'm saying. You look what I'm doing. I'm saying what I want to say and can back it up, and I'm saying what I know. These type of things will shy people away. You know what I'm saying. I'm being me. If I get liked because of that, then I would be happy because I did it while I was me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to do anything, you do it. That's what you want to do. You do it and don't be scared to do it. Fuck them motherfuckers. I do what I want to do. Have no fear. Fear is a liar. Life is rigged.